Hi guys. So today's video is going to be about what are your best qualities. So take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. We have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, first off, I think that you're somebody who has a lot of purity within yourself, somebody who has a lot of love and spirituality, somebody who has a lot of high energy and is very positive a lot of times. Even if at times there's that negative energy too, it's kind of, you're a very balanced person, somebody that really brings a lot of calming energy. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. So, with the spirituality aspect that rock is making me think of, I'm also thinking that you're somebody who really is very spiritual, like love is my religion kind of spirituality. And you believe that the universe and love is your primary teacher, and you will always be guided back to the light. No matter how many times you fall into the darkness, you will always come back out of it again. And you're somebody who really knows how to do the inner work to be able to bring that purity of energy to yourself again. You are truly compassionate and understanding, heart of gold, always there to lend a helping hand. Fiery passion flows through your veins and shows in all that you do. Your belief in yourself and others inspires people to reach higher. So you're somebody very inspiring as well. Somebody who's very passionate and fights for what they believe in. Somebody who stands up for what's right and does what you feel is right. You're somebody who is very compassionate, very understanding of other people and their plights in life, and somebody who really, I think you defend a lot of those people as well when they're going through a rough time and people are kind of dumping on them. I think you might be somebody who would step in and say something about that. You're somebody who's always there to lend a helping hand to others when they need it, and somebody who just is very heart of gold. You got the heart of gold. It's kind of reminded me of the gold. I don't know what that is. It looks like a planet kind of, but it reminds me of the chakras a little bit and what they look like when you're looking at like the pictures of them. And so, and it's a gold glowing ball. Anyway, you're somebody who's very passionate and fiery, very spiritual, very down to earth, humble, somebody who's very compassionate and understanding, and somebody who always inspires people to level up as well. You're there to give them a helping hand, but you inspire them to be able to do it on their own too. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So you're somebody who also is very balanced and adaptable, and you also understand when people have those scars and they're pulling away. You understand what that is. You're somebody who is really able to go with the flow and able to be okay with that. Somebody who really is very loving and caring, and people may not notice or appreciate you as much as they should, but you're still friends with everyone. You're able to keep balance and peace and harmony within your emotions, even when others are going through their own thing and they aren't reaching out to you or aren't responding to you. You're somebody who still knows who they are inside, and you understand the reason why they're pulling away, I think, too. And so you're able to just go on about your own life. You're very flexible, adaptable, able to find balance, even in hard times, even in emotional times. I think you're somebody who's been able to adapt in life to all the scars that you've had put on your heart as well. You've worked your way through this closed heart energy to this more open heart energy, and that's why you can understand it to such a deep extent as well. I think you're somebody who's very emotionally giving, but you also expect an equal return as well. Somebody who, but who is okay with when others can't give, you know, being able to step back and understand that. I think you're somebody very creative as well, romantic, somebody who really wears their hearts on their sleeves, somebody who expresses your love and expresses it in a very fluent, efficient manner, somebody who really sees things in a very different perspective. You might see things from the eyes of love in a lot of ways. You see things in a very idealistic, optimistic, open-hearted way. And even through everything that you've been through, you've been able to balance and adapt and come out of it ahead of the game. And you're really able to see things in a very unique way that not everybody would see things as. I think you see things from a very unique perspective, and that's one of your best qualities, is just being able to see things from a very unique perspective, be able to adapt to new situations, and being able to bring peace and harmony to your friendships, and really always there to love other people. So that's what I have for this pile. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below, or if you have a suggestion for a future video, I would love to hear that as well. I hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. So for this pile, we have this Celebrate thing from Five Nights at Freddy's. My nephew actually gave it to me when I was really sad at one point. Thinking about that, maybe you're somebody who brings a lot of happiness to others when they're not feeling so good, somebody who really enjoys life and likes celebrating things, somebody who lives in the moment and is able to go with the flow, and somebody who really just radiates a lot of happiness and really enjoys being uniquely yourself. You're somebody who owns who you are. You see things others miss, extremely perceptive, psychic possibly. I was kind of getting a feeling of seeing things to that level of perception from pile 1. You are full of life, adventure, and courage. Though two hearts can be split apart physically, they will remember forever tied. Your love can never die. You are always yourself. You don't believe in hiding your true nature. Exactly. That's exactly what I was kind of feeling from that, is you are your unique self no matter what. You protect all that you love with a fiery passion. So you're somebody who feels a lot of love and feels a lot of passion, somebody who's very passionate, fiery, adventurous, charismatic, somebody who really, it doesn't matter what happens between you and a person, you know that you will remain forever tied to them, that the love will never die. Underneath all the hate, resentment, fear, anxiety, any of that crap, you know that the love's still there. You see things from a different perspective than most people, and you really are able to understand the hidden layers and deeper meanings. And you really don't believe in hiding your true nature or who you are. You're somebody who's really protective, really very fiery and passionate, and enjoys living life. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. The presence of love will always cast out fear. So you're somebody who really knows and understands that fear can cause a lot of havoc and pain and hurt. Whereas when you focus on love, you can release the anxiety, release the doubt, and you do whatever it takes to be able to hold on to that perspective and to just be able to live life and enjoy life and to be able to go with the flow, allowing what's meant to be, and understanding that the presence of love will always cast out fear. We have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Lovers, we have the Hangman. The reason I got quiet for a minute when I was up here is I was like, there might be a side message for a love relationship of some sort. Feeling these two here. You see things others miss, extremely perceptive, possibly psychic. Though two hearts can be split apart physically, they will remain forever tied. Your love can never die. So, you know, if somebody's needing to hear something about a love relationship, it might be in a stagnant time period right now, but this is so that everyone can gain different perspectives and greater awarenesses and wisdom, so that people can learn what their true value is and where the true value lies and what they truly want, and so that they can build themselves up enough to be able to provide a proper stability or security or whatever the case may be. So anyway, back to the actual reading. You are somebody who's very stable, grounded, down to earth, somebody who really cares about family, and somebody who has a lot of connections, a lot of caring connections in their life, and somebody who really is very caring and nurturing of others in your life. You're somebody who knows where the value lies, and you're somebody who knows what your priorities are, and you're somebody who puts in the work and effort to obtain your goals. You're somebody who is very mature, stable, grounded, solid, down to earth, somebody who's honorable and has integrity, somebody who may be a little impulsive at times, but all of that stable energy really helps you in that manner. You're somebody who expresses your truth and who fights for what you believe in, somebody who really is able to communicate and see things that other people may not be able to see. You're somebody who knows and has learned how to have a free relationship with other people, how to be able to live and let live, and really how to remove the toxic bindings of fear and anxiety from your love relationships and connections, and even just your partnerships and your friendships. You're somebody who knows that everyone needs to be able to live their own life, even if they do come back to each other at the end of the day. And that's how you create a strong, stable, solid foundation in home life. And you're somebody who really takes the time to look at things and see all the details so that you can see what you need to see. And you're somebody who may also express these little tidbits of information to other people, helping to shift their perspectives as well. So that's what I have for this pile, and it was 11:22 when I just looked at the clock on there. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. I hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. Pile 3. So for pile 3, I think you're somebody who is a diamond in the rough. You may not even see how beautiful you are because of what you came from. And other people at times may catch them off guard just how beautiful, pure, sweet, innocent is kind of the word that comes to mind, and loving, spiritual type of person that you are, even though you've been through hell in a handbasket to get to that point. And it took a lot of polishing and work and things like that to get to where you are right now. And that's one of your best traits, is that you are able to shine so much from within, even with everything that you've been through in your life. You teach others a lot from your experience and don't mind learning from them either. So exactly, you've been through so much and you teach others and you don't mind learning from them either. You don't have a wall of pride between you and learning something new. So that's a very good quality to have as well. You are a born leader with courage and heart. You move swiftly and fearlessly in all that you do. Lighting some sage really quick. You never know what tomorrow will bring. Focus on the best case scenario. Nothing will ever change the beauty in your heart. So you are somebody who is very, very beautiful, and it doesn't matter how much crap gets dumped on you or how much you've gone through. You are somebody who is able to remain the same through it all. You are able to hold on to your core beliefs, morals, love, and light. And it doesn't matter what you're going through in that time. You are a born leader, somebody who has a lot of courage and heart, and you're somebody who is very courageous, who moves swiftly, boldly, and who jumps into battle when necessary. You really never know what tomorrow brings, but you always focus on the positive, best case scenario, because you believe that something good will come from it no matter what it is. Even gaining extra knowledge or wisdom to share to others. That's still a good thing to gain. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So you're somebody who is really able to be very humble. When it comes to your prayers or your meditations or anything like that, I think that you're somebody who really understands and knows that there's so much worse out there than what you've been through, even though you've been through a lot. And a lot of people would look at it like, oh my God, you've been through all that? I don't think there's even a lot of people who know just the extent of how much you've been through. Because they can't see it from the outside, It's something that has made you who you are, and you're such an amazing person that how did you come from that? You're somebody who really doesn't worry about what you need. You are somebody who knows that there's always somebody out there who has even less than you. God help the outcasts is coming to mind for that. From Hunchback of Notre Dame. So we got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Seven of Cups. We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. So you're somebody who might have had a lot of fear and anxiety in the past about, you know, the options you had in front of you, because you might have had a lot of different options. You didn't know what one to take. You know, and you know, you didn't know what was illusions, what was fantasy, what was real, you know, and you were just having a lot of sleepless nights, restless nights, things like that, anxiety. And, you know, you were able to find this self-love within yourself. You were able to work really hard to gain the knowledge and wisdom you needed to accomplish this task, to be able to bring yourself to a state of self-love so that you know that you have everything you need within yourself and the universe will provide the rest. And you're somebody who relies on that. You're somebody who does not fall into fear anymore. Somebody who really knows that fear is just a lack of faith. And you're somebody who has worked really hard to bring your faith to the level that it's at this point. Your faith in yourself as well as the world around you. And you're somebody who has really learned how to stand strong and stable on your own. Somebody who really has learned how to have this confidence and self-esteem from within. Somebody who has learned how to delve into your emotions, to face the fears and overcome the negative things that are in there and all the self-defeating, hurtful behaviors of the past. You've been able to transform that into self-love, and you've been able to heal. And you're somebody who just radiates love out to the world around you, and you teach others how to do this, how to level up. Level Up is another song coming to mind. Level Up by, I don't even know. I don't know who sings that. Ciara, maybe? Maybe. I don't know. Don't yell at me, because I don't really pay attention to who sings a song. I'm lucky if I can remember the name of it sometimes. So, yeah, you're somebody who really is just very accomplished in your goals and who has found a lot of stability within yourself because you've worked hard for it, and that makes you very attractive. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below, or if you have a suggestion for a future video, I'd love to hear that as well. I hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. So for pile 4, we have this dice, and it's on the 6 and 4 side. So I think you're somebody very, very deeply emotional, very sensitive, very childlike in your emotions in some ways. I think you're somebody who believes in an equal give and take between people. Somebody who really has a lot of very stable energy within them. Somebody who has a very strong, stable foundation. And you may have worked really hard to find this stable foundation, but you're somebody who has had a victory through finding that. 574 is also on the top of this dice, if that means anything to anybody. Cycles of change and growth are bringing you to your divinely guided path, which is to be filled with stability in your thoughts. That's what I'm getting on that anyway. You love the earth, animals, plants, and people. You are very connected to the energy. So you're somebody who's very connected to plants, animals, people. You're very connected to all the energy around you and very in tune with everyone and everything around you. Reliable, strong, stable. You are always there when needed and remain grounded in hard times too. Exactly. Happiness becomes you. Keep filling your soul with light. It spills over all around you. You have been through so much struggle, but always find your balance again. So you're somebody that no matter what happens in your life, you always come out of it on top. You always find your balance again. You always find your stability again. You have a deep sense of inner stability. And you have a lot of love and light. I think you might be a light worker in this pile. And you spread that around to the people, animals, earth, everything around you, because you're very connected to the energy. And as you heal yourself, you will heal the heal everything around you even more. I witness the darkness and I call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Pile 1 had something about the teacher of love in it too, I think. Well, close enough. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. And then the presence of love will always cast out fear was in pile 2. So anyway, yeah, I think you're a light worker. You're somebody who transmutes the darkness around you, who is able to release that darkness and to transmute energy in a way. So we have the Nine of Cups, we have the King of Cups, we have the Chariot, we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Star. So you're somebody who is able to hope against all odds and keep that hope and faith alive. And somebody who's able to delve into those emotions while remaining stable. Somebody who is fulfilled in and of themselves emotionally, and somebody who's able to face emotional situations head on without fear of the outcome. Somebody who's able to take action to bring their passions and their emotions into alignment so that they can follow their intuition towards their happiness. Somebody who really maybe at times has fought a lot of feelings of unworthiness or feelings of lack, or like there isn't enough, or like they're just not good enough, but you're somebody who learns from that and grows from that and gains knowledge and wisdom from that so that you can take action to go after your dreams and what you truly want. You're somebody who really is a very bright, shining star of hope, light, and love for other people. It's like a beacon of love and light. And you lead people away from these feelings of lack into these feelings of having everything they need within themselves and being able to express their emotions from a stable place. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye.